Shalom, shalom. All praises to the
Shalom.
Most High and His only begotten Son.
Shalom, shalom, everybody. I hope y'all got the title of this one. The title of this one is Brews versus Palestinians with the question mark. World War III. And what else did I say after that? Oh, and Joel 3. So without further ado, matter of fact, I forgot I always have to go and make sure I could reach it from my screen.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, my bad, y'all. Yeah.
My bad.
Anybody coming in, I'm trying to make sure I got it there, that everything's going through good and well.
Yeah, hopefully all y'all doing well and doing fine. Most High blessing you in many ways.
Man, I'm telling it does this every time. Where it like will not let me see if the video's even up.
No,
It
it's
does
up,
this.
dog. It came through.
It's up.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know why it does that to me, man. Like it feel like every time we start a live, I'm sitting here trying to figure out, are we live, and get it set up so I could, monitor, because you don't have a mirror.
Yeah, shalom, shalom. Yeah, I know there
That's
are and tribulations and poverty. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
poverty and tribulation. I know
Yeah.
that works. Yeah. Man, today gonna be a good one. We discussing some things. We're gonna start off with this video. Matter of fact, I know how I'm gonna do this. I'm about to switch. I'm sorry about this, y'all. You okay, I got it now. Man, it be taking forever to get stuff done. My phone be tripping. Okay, there we go. So,
That sounds like a workout, man. What's going on?
Shalom, everything is, man. Everything is a task for me, man. Just sitting in this chair is like it's a battle. But
Yeah.
God is good. He give me the strength to fight, so I'm gonna
All
keep
praises to
fighting.
the Most
You
High.
know? Yes, that's what I should say. Kaula Haya by Shimei Shaya Wabawat Kodash, which means all praises to the Most High in the name of His Son and in the Holy Spirit. So, without further ado, who is that? I can't see their name.
That is their name.
Oh,
I know they works. Interpolation.
oh, that's their name.
Yeah, that's a Levite brother.
Oh, I love that, brother. You got one of the best names I done seen, brother. Oh yeah, God is good, brother, and everybody going through something, you know.
Yeah, we
Everybody
all go
going
through
through
stuff.
something. Yeah.
And,
So
and for the slick jabbers, man, we don't be questioning what y'all be saying, man. Stop questioning what we be saying. We don't pump like that, bro. You show your evils like you hate your brothers, man. Like y'all got to stop that. Y'all supposedly into the truth, but y'all always want to slick jab and all that stuff. Come on, man.
hmm
That shows hatred towards your brothers, bro. Like I don't get that. But you in the truth. I don't understand that.
yeah, the jabs and stuff, man.
Yeah.
I'm not. My thing is, even if I don't agree, and part of what we're gonna talk about is where we have disagreements at the very end of this. But I don't agree with everything everybody say, but I don't try to turn their people against them. I feel like as long as everybody is doing the work, I try to support them, even if I don't agree with how they do it or what they're saying, right? Because
Yeah,
we
there's a lot of
bruise.
things. We all not gonna agree. I mean, at the end of the day, that just it is what it is. We
Exactly.
all not gonna agree on everything. You know what I mean? But as long as you into the truth and you working for your people to help your people, and all that stuff to open their eyes, bro. That's all that shit matters at the end of the day. At the end
Exactly.
of the day, we all not gonna agree. We all not gonna like each other. We all not gonna get along. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, that's just the indoctrination of how enslaved your mind still is if you feel like that towards your own brother. Like,
Yeah, because I'm not gonna be your enemy. You can say whatever. You can say whatever. I'm not gonna be your enemy, man. I'm
yeah,
not about to. Yeah, like now, if you try to touch me or harm me, if it becomes a bigger, I would defend myself.
that's a whole different ball game, though.
Yeah, I'm gonna defend myself.
The
What do you
internet.
say?
Nah, brother. Nah, it ain't no jabs or nothing like that. We don't really pay no attention to be honest with you. We just do what we do and it is what it is. But it's just it shows they works and how they are or the egos that they have. When a lot of the stuff that they say, I mean, let's keep it a buck, bro. A lot of the stuff that they say ain't really true. You know what I mean? I mean, when it comes to the word, yeah, they speak a lot of truth on that, but the way they try to say things and stuff like that, they're not really, you know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna just say that, like, come on, man. Like, all that violating people and all that, man, that ain't gonna get you nowhere. You know what I mean? That's why a lot of our people shy away from the truth. You know what I mean? To be honest with you, because they don't want to see none of that. They don't want to hear none of that. Although that's how you should teach it, you know what I mean? And you should be honest about it. You know what I mean? A lot of our people, man, they sensitive like that. You know what I'm saying? So when
True.
you come to the truth, what a lot of people don't understand is most of the brothers that come to the truth been in the streets. So you got to remember that sometimes the people that come from the streets, they handle things different than other people. They're not going to be with the talking. They're not going to be into all that too. You know what I mean? So when it comes to the truth, um, we got to humble ourselves. You know what I mean? When it comes to our people and stuff like that, so they don't feel like we putting them down or disrespecting them. Because although majority of the people that come to the truth or is under One West doctrine, they're not into their feelings. They really don't care about other people's feelings. But we got to humble ourselves and start humbling ourselves to our people so that they don't get offended by the stuff that we say and stuff like that, even though it makes good content. You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's okay to make good content. It's okay to pacify, you know, to the people that you're making content for. But at the end of the day, it all boils down to bringing our people to the truth and waking them up and not try to
Getting
put
them
our people
prepared.
down and stuff like that. Now, with the thing with the nations and all that stuff, should we do that? I mean, if in 2023, brother, if you 15 years old and you don't know that this no other nation is who the Bible speaks of, I mean, really, you need to question yourself and your values. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you shouldn't care what they're doing. We should be worried about what we're doing, how we need to structure ourselves
Hmm.
to make sure our people are good and everybody grows together and make everybody, you know what I'm saying, on one accord. You know, we all don't got to follow each other's doctrines, but we all could be on one accord as
This
when it
what
comes
is.
to each other.
This what I know thy work said. He says we're all trying to change our lives with this truth. You said it once. This truth will weed out the ones that are not really in it for change. And
Yes, sir.
that's a great way of putting it, man. Because to be honest, if people knew me and Jay working on things for the Most High, and that's why we not out here boasting about the things we trying to do behind the scenes. We because it's for the most. We're really trying to do stuff and not just talk about it. We really trying to put the physical works in as well, brother. So uh you're right. God, like we just talked about this the other day, right, Jay? And I was like, hey,
This
at the
morning.
end of the day, God is gonna be like, look, you was doing the work, brother. You cared. You had, what is it? He gonna give us mercy the way we give mercy.
Yeah.
So no matter who badmouth me, down talk me, whatever they doing, I'm gonna give them mercy because I want the same mercy for me. I'm gonna give them mercy, and that just shows me, okay, I got to keep my distance. That's all.
That's
Ain't no
it.
big.
Look at as I mentioned, I have a video of an Edomite that brought some scriptures up that was you know, it was a good point, but it wasn't a leg to stand on because he really didn't understand that when on that part of the scripture when he's talking to Israel, he's talking to a selected group of Israel, but the person that he's talking to is an Israelite also. He just was, had Gentile ways and had more faith than the actual people that was around, what I mean, the Most High Son. So they try to ooh wop. he tried to ooh. It was good, but it wasn't a leg to stand on when it comes to that verse. You know what I mean? But if you don't know no better, you'd be like, oh yeah, he got a point. You know what I'm saying? Like Christianity is a mug, boy. I tell you, boy, that Christianity, boy, they try. They try in every way, man. And hey, man, if you're into Christianity, man, hey, man, I respect it, man. You know what I mean? If that's how you want to worship the Most High and His Son, you know what I mean? Like, I respect it. You're into Christianity. You're into Islam, man. I respect it. You know what I mean? Because that's not mine. That don't got nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it is what it is. You know what I mean? It's upside down. Yeah, it is. He ooh-wop the situation, though. I ain't gonna lie. He took the situation and ran with it, boy. If you don't know no better, if you don't know scripture, boy, you be thinking like, oh man, this dude got a point. You know what I mean? It's funny how they do that though. They do that a lot though. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's funny. Like you could claim to be a Christian. You could claim to be a Muslim. You could claim to be Baha'i faith. I mean, there's so many different religions, Buddhism and all that. But when you claim to be in for the truth, boy, let me tell you, boy, for some reason that's a problem, boy. When you tell them your ancestry, boy, who you is or who the people are, the Bible, boy. Ooh, boy, people don't like that at all. That's crazy to me, boy. People don't like that at all. A lot of people don't like me because the way I am, you know what I mean? I'm not the toughest person in the room, but I would try the toughest person in the room too, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just tell it like it is, whether you like it or not. I'm not gonna bite my tongue. That's how we was born and raised into the truth, where you don't bite your tongue. You just tell it, as long as you don't offend your brother. You know what I mean? That's one thing you never want to do is offend your brother. What happened? Your headset died? Yeah, it does. It does. It does, man. Keep it away from us. That's why. What you looking at, man? You look confused. Yeah, the truth is painful, brother. It is, man. And a lot of our people, I don't know how we got so weak. Um, I don't know how we got so weak and so sensitive to where when a brother, like I seen the video, I think it was IUIC, where the brother was out there doing his works, man, and the young hustler brother came up threatening, talking about you going, you know what I mean? Like, bro, like, what's up with you? Like, that man reading out the Bible and you talking about, like, I don't understand that, man. Like, it's crazy to me. You trying to talk to your headset or something? Yeah, definitely fools. We definitely got a lot of those in the community. You know what I mean? I can't even hear you, brother. I can't hear you. Nope. No sound, brother. No sound. I can't hear you. Nope. Man, you switched that headset at the wrong time. I can't hear you. No, 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 no. It's not working. Bombo clad. Why y'all do? It's too. You look like a peeping Tom the way you looking through that camera, man. It don't even look right. I can't hear you. Now back up a little bit. But I can't hear you. Nope. They can't hear you. Nope. The headset not working. It's not working, brother. It's not working. It's not working.
Hello?
There you go.
You can hear me now?
Yeah, you sound like you back. You sound like you far back though, but
Is it better? No?
yeah, it's better. I mean, you could rock out with it. You ain't gonna have that clarity sound though.
Okay, let me see.
It sounds like you talking like mad far away. You know what I mean?
Oh, it sounds like I'm real far away.
Yeah, it's not like super crisp the way it's supposed to be.
Hello, is that better?
Still sound the same way. You be able to rock out with it though.
All right, let me I'm trying to see if I can turn the volume up on here. Oh, I could probably do that from my settings.
Yeah, if I invited you in, I could be able to turn you up from here, but I can't. You know what I mean? Oh, he said you good now though.
Oh, I'm good?
Yeah, it's probably
Okay.
sound like that on my end because we're interfacing with each other. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Okay. Okay.
You
I
want to get
mean,
into
I
it?
could wait, I could turn it up. Hello, am I better now?
There you go. You're a lot better.
Okay. Sorry about that, man. That's crazy.
Hey man,
Yeah, man. I remember I charged my headphones for a whole hour, bro. I don't know what's going on. It's like
I ain't
nothing
trying to let
wanted
you
to
show that
work.
video.
Huh?
I ain't trying to let you do this video. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I understand, and that's because we got some things to discuss. So without further ado, let's get into it. I'm about to load up this video and see what you think about it. We're gonna discuss it.
All right.
We're gonna discuss it. So let's get it. Add that to the stage.
I love that Levi picture though.
Huh?
I said I love that picture though.
Yeah. Yeah. His profile picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, me as well. Right, here we go.
Allah. Is there a God beside me? Is there a God beside me? Muhammad. Is there a God beside me? Is there a God beside Yahweh Bashem Yahusha? Yeah, there is no God. But the Lord say, there is no God. There are multiple gods. There is no God. There is no God besides Yahweh Bashem Yahusha.
So far, this is normal, right?
Well, I mean, them brothers always preach like that though. That ain't nothing.
Right. That's what I say. So far, it's nothing. It's just regular.
Don't worry about them. They're not going to do anything. Allah's not protecting them. Right. They want to fight us, but they don't want to pick up a gun. Right. They want to fight us, but they don't want to pick up a gun. Right. Don't fight the idea first. Don't fight the idea first. Yeah, don't fight the idea first.
keep on acting like you blind. I'm with a nigga fine. Drop him on his belly like a snake. And watch how he swim. Put him on the floor like white t-shirts. I heat up his arm. Take your G-Park, get up off that breather. Pick him like a needle. White man got you lost in all his theories. Big bang like Vegeta. After drink the nip that's in his word. Boy, I'm still a teether. I go here a little, there a little. I act like a teacher. Like the days of Noah came to rain. With the chief of flood. Keep that steak up on that grill and more. Cause we know eat no blood. Do some shit with blood. By your man. Your blood gon' be shed. He ain't believe the prophets when he spoke. Now that nigga dead.
You might get copyright because of that music.
They are, man. I wait. I'll probably mute it for this part.
You're a little too late.
Yeah, they're gonna get me anyway.
Just clip it when at the end. You know what I mean? Just don't put it up until you clip it.
Yeah, okay. That's what you're saying when I.
I don't know. When you put it up, you could try and see what they say. I don't think that's copyright music.
We got many men. We didn't clean together like we want. So we no more twain. Ain't got time for speaking words that's angry because they everything. Ain't just like the wrong whole operation. It's all with his brain. Open up this outfit like Marisha. Have no eat a movie. We got this beating out his wife. Took the breakfast student. So we had to meditate and
So what do you think about this so far?
What I think so far, I mean, you want to pause it right quick? What I think so far, I mean, I think that they started with them, you know what I'm saying? Like, the Ox is doing what they usually do. You know what I mean? Like, this ain't nothing new. You know what I mean? That they do. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, they doing what they usually do. I just, you know, all praises to the Most High. I wasn't there. You know what I mean? Because I ain't trying to hear that. You know what I mean? You put your hand on my brother, bro. You know what I mean? Like, but I don't care what camp it is. You know what I'm saying? Whether I agree with them or not, you ain't gonna do nothing to them when I'm around. But
sometimes I wonder though, is it like a CIA op or something? Like, is it some type of?
I'm pretty sure in this
government?
crowd, it's agent provocateurs.
You get what I'm saying? Because it was like two people. There was one group of people all the way across the street from the Brews doing their own thing. They were walking down the street actually, and then it was like a couple Brews went into the couple of them went over there. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and
but
they did something to the Brews to where then they took off running to the middle of the street.
Nah, but they threw stuff at them. You see, the other angle I seen, they was throwing stuff at them, bro. That's what you're seeing.
That's who the guys who walked up with the black and stuff threw something at them.
Threw something at them, and the Brews was
ran
running on them like, bro, like you gotta realize
they were being attacked. So then that whole group would flood.
Yeah, but you gotta realize we at the end of the day, bro, we come from the hood.
Yeah.
And you already know this ain't no different than, you know, when dudes was banging and all that stuff. You know what I mean? You're gonna put hands on one, they just gonna take off with you. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody gonna make a home. You know what I mean? So you can't blame the Brews for doing that. I mean, well, I'm not saying you blaming them, but it was more than what it seemed. Because if you look at it earlier, the brother took off his jacket and stuff like that. A couple of them brothers took off their jackets because they were messing with them to begin with.
Right. That's what I'm saying. But if you notice, what I was bringing up, there wasn't a lot of Palestinians even close to them. It looked like the Palestinians across the street, that big group, was kind of walking their own way, doing their own thing.
Nah, they was doing stuff. And
After the fact, though. I'm talking
No,
about
I'm talking
before
about
when they were
before.
ministering, right?
when they was ministering, they was talking shit. I mean,
Right.
excuse me. They was talking trash. But they was provoking the Brews though. See what they thinking, what these people, most of these people are not even from here, you know what I'm saying? Most of these people probably Arab descent and stuff like that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they thinking that they standing with Israel. You see what I'm saying?
You
They
talking
think
about
like,
the Palestinians?
yeah, they thinking these are pro-Israel people.
The way I looked at it is because if you think about it, the Palestinians outnumbered them hundreds to one.
No,
Like, I didn't feel like most of the Palestinians was even worried about them. It wasn't like that whole group rushed them. It was a small section that rushed in.
yeah, but those
And
are
it was
agent.
after.
Yeah, but those
It
are
was
agent
like I
provocateurs.
said, that's why I feel like it was agent provocateurs, because there was 3 people. I'm gonna go back to it. It was like 3 people.
Yeah, those are
And
agent
they ran
provocateurs.
into the middle of the street, and the Brews chased them.
Look
And
at,
that's when you get what I'm saying?
but those are agent provocateurs. It's the same thing.
Exactly.
It's the same thing with the guy. What was it today? Not today. I forgot when it was. I think it was Sunday. That 79-year-old Jewish man that got pushed and passed away.
Dang,
You're
I
gonna-
didn't even hear that.
Yeah, I think it was in California. But you're gonna have them people, man. Them agent provocateurs. This is how they keep shit divided and keep people pushing.
Yeah, keep the
The energy.
new beat. I'm
But
gonna
what-
remember where it's at because it's at 3 minutes. I just want to go back to that point.
Go ahead,
that
go
I
back
was
to it.
talking-
But the
talking about.
Ishmaelites,
I'm like a leader. White man got you
They need,
lost on his theories. Big bang like Vegeta. After drink the
There's no God besides Jehovah.
go ahead, go a little bit back.
Don't worry
Go a little bit back. Well, I'm gonna show you something. See right here, he took off his jacket.
Yeah, there is no God.
See, they was already messing with them.
There are multiple gods.
See?
There is no God besides Jehovah Son.
They seen it coming.
They're not gonna do anything. Allah's not protecting them. Right. They want to fight us, but they don't want to pick up a gun. Right.
But you see those 2 people right there.
Yeah, right here.
That
Yeah.
other guy, it looked like the rest of them just walking, but you see how they sprinted out towards those 2 people.
Yeah, because they throwing shit at them.
Provocateurs.
Yeah. Because they throwing stuff and stuff like that at them. They provoking them right here.
But you see that how 2 people started a big thing between 2 big groups of people.
Well, no, it was them 2, and then there was like 2, 3 right here too.
I'm gonna go back and
Yeah, there's people right here too that's next to him.
oh, my bad, bro. I lost it. I'm about to bring it back up. My bad.
Nah, you good.
Okay. Let me go back to it. Okay. Here we go.
You see on the side right here? You see how you see?
watch how he swirl.
This is before it pop off. You see, there's other people trying to crowd them. They ain't trying to hit it. You see right here, the dude that's running?
Pick him like a needle. White man got you lost in all his theories. Big bang
You see
like
that
a
is?
leader.
But those were the people that was provoking them from doing stuff. See? And the Bruce came out just like, man, I ain't playing with y'all.
Days of Noah came the rain. With the cheek of flood. Keep that steak up on that grill.
But you see what I'm saying? Like they went for those guys all the way in the corner.
Yeah.
Not the main crowd. It was like those who drew the crowd into it.
Yeah.
It's crazy when we watch stuff happen. How you can see, just like the Black Lives Matter protests, how you can see the influence of just a few individuals can spark something between a whole group.
Yeah. Shalom, shalom, Nicole, shalom.
Shalom. All right, I'm a
See the Blues, all they're doing is protecting themselves. You see, they trying to hit them. You see what I'm saying?
right, but what I was talking about, when you notice when
Right
they
here,
first
right here. You see these dudes? Pause,
those
pause.
two right there.
Them
The
dudes
one
right
with
there,
the
right?
blue, the other one.
And then you have people that
See,
came from
they
over here.
right
Look, you
after,
see?
right?
But you have people come from over here too.
Right, but I think they were just walking down the street. It's a protest. You feel me?
Yeah, but at the end of the day, they provoked them. You know what I'm saying? The Blues do what they do.
up off that
And I'm not trying to make no
breather.
excuses for them brothers, but they do what they do.
Big bang like Vegeta. I still drink the myth that's in his word. Boy, I'm still a teether. I go here a little, there a little. I act like a teacher. Like the days that Noah came to rain. With the chief of flood. Keep that steak up on that grill and more, cause me no eat no blood. You so shed man's blood. By your man, your blood gon' be shed. He ain't believe the prophets when they spoke. Now that nigga dead. Recompenses on all of these nations. Prices on their head. Feeling like I'm shooting laser tag for these infrareds. If you playing ballin', I ask questions straight to what I read. If you playing ballin', I ask you heard what I said. Repeat that Satan, let that text on red.
The Brews banged them up though.
My brother friends instead. He's all trying this, then we gon' lay in his leg. Underneath some spot.
I just feel like we got to be careful too, though, bro.
Now they gotta be careful.
And I get what you're saying, but we got to be careful because we're the target. Like, it's not about them. We're the bigger target for the world. It's not about Palestinians.
Yeah, I know.
The world, the police system, every system hates us. That's why we got to, like, I feel like it was the same way with the Black Lives Matter protests, right?
But
I
here's
feel
the
like
thing.
when you saw the videos of the black people who was pointing the provocateurs out, like, get up out of here. You ain't really about nothing. You just here to start stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, they caught the one guy at the AutoZone who was breaking the windows.
Yeah, but the brothers wasn't starting it. It was them that started it though. So some people got to control their own
you
people.
got to understand what I'm saying. If it was really them, there was
I get what you're
thousands of
saying.
Palestinians out there. If the Palestinians was started, it would have been 1,000 versus 50, but it didn't. It wasn't 1,000 Palestinians who jumped in.
There ain't that many Palestinians in the U.S., brother. Those
You
are
said it's not that many. What is Islam's?
Yeah.
All of them guys not Palestinian. We know that.
Yeah, but here's the thing, brother.
They just had like a 1 million man march in Washington, D.C. full of them the other day. So that's what I'm saying. It wasn't like the bulk of the group came after the Brews. It seemed like I said, it just seemed like agent provocateur stuff, man. It seemed like
agent provocateurs. But here's the thing.
Yeah, I'm not saying the Brews is wrong. I'm just saying, like, I'm watching the whole thing and seeing that there was inside people who provoked the situation between two people who weren't even really worried about each other.
Yeah. There was people that was instigating it. Yeah, there was agent provocateurs. But here's the thing. What these people, the protesters have to realize, a lot of these protesters have to realize is that they got to understand that they in our hoods doing business. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They're in our neighborhoods doing business. And it has to come to a point where we see stuff like this and we need not to be going into these businesses anymore.
Oh, I agree.
Okay. Now, people could say, well, the Brews was disrespecting their religion and all that stuff, bro. Like, that ain't nothing new. I'm not saying that is right.
I'm gonna say this about that. I felt like the Brews was saying whatever they wanted, but if people watch the video closely, it seemed like majority of the people was just going about.
Like ignoring them.
Yeah, they going about their business. But it looked like it was 2 or 3, or it could have been more, but it seemed like it was people who wanted something to start, and they yanked the people who was just walking now into drama.
Yeah,
because they probably didn't know what was going on. Like you said, the Brews knew because they was already taking off their jackets. But that group that was just walking down, I don't think they knew what was going on. They just kind of got thrown into it.
Yeah, they
Shalom, fam.
Shalom. Yeah, they at the end of the day, bro, like, stop going to, if you black, so-called black, Latino, Native American, man, stop spending money at these Asian shops and all these shops, man, these Arab shops and all that, not to be on no pushing no bad agendas. We need to stop spending money with these people, man, and have these people respect our people. You know what I mean? They got to respect our people. At the end of the day, they have the right to protest. But these brews, they have the right to say what they want to say too. They have the right to protest too.
Yeah.
Whether you agree with it or not. You know what I mean? They have the right to say that. And this is nothing new about what they say about Islam and Christianity. And this is nothing new. They do this day in, day out, and stuff like that. All praises to the Most High that I wasn't there. You know what I mean? Because I'll be in trouble right now. But you know what I mean? Like, I don't
I
know,
would
man.
actually like to be there, man. I think I might have been able to catch the situation and stop it before it actually got out of.
Man, that would have been, man. Yeah, we definitely doing it, and it's bad that we still doing it to this day in 2023. You know what I'm saying? It's still bad that we're doing it. Mention Mine will tell you, I have multiple entities of businesses. I don't even push them on social media. You know what I mean? And stuff like that. So I push them on social media. I just don't push it on, when I'm on other people's channels and stuff like that. But um, we need to stop that. We need to stop buying these meats from these grocery stores and try to find you a farmer, whether, I hate to say it, if it's an Edomite or something like that, something that's not bleaching the meat and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
It's just stuff that you have to do. Stop buying stuff from the grocery stores and
Yeah.
stuff like that. Stop
I
spending
know
your money.
people gonna get mad at me for saying this, man, but hey, if you got a halal shop or a kosher shop, hey, man, unless
Yeah,
unless you like, your own, your own person who chop up the meat itself. Like, I think there's one person in Detroit. There's a black business in Detroit, one meat business in Detroit. So, like, if you do your research and find out if you got a local person in your area, a brew or we in Houston. I'm sure you could find some Hispanics doing it, but I'd be careful.
yeah. Yeah, I don't. I ain't gonna recommend no kosher shops or no.
I mean, I would recommend it over going to Walmart. I don't care
Yeah,
what
definitely over
how
going to Walmart. But
anybody
the thing
feel
is,
about it. You go
they
to
do that.
Walmart or Aldi's, you buying
Yeah.
fake meat. Kosher and halal just means that the meat was cut a certain way so the blood could bleed
Yeah, but
out.
they do it in the name of Allah, though. You know what I'm saying?
So what everybody who buy a burger, it could be done in the name of somebody else. So then when
Yeah,
you're
you
not
ain't lying.
gonna
In the
do
grocery
anything,
store could be in the name of somebody else. You know what I'm saying?
right. That's what I'm saying. So, like, we gotta eventually choose to eat, and it's just you gotta choose the best out of the worst options. I wish we had our own slaughterhouses and stuff,
I do. It's called my backyard.
But you get what I'm saying with, like, with
Yeah.
beef and goat and lamb and whatever, all the different types we would like.
Man, listen. When you go get watermelon, take them seeds, man. Get soil. You can put that in the soil. You could ferment it and then put it in the soil and all that, man. Like, you don't need to buy this people's stuff, man. You can grow your own stuff in your backyard with
I agree.
pots and pots. You don't have to have all this land to grow food like you think you do and all that stuff. You know what I mean? If you're in Houston, let me know and what you call it. I can get you clean meat, no antibiotics, no bleach, no nothing. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm so used to doing I can't even tell you when the last time I ever went to a grocery store. I don't know. You know what I mean? But if you were in Texas, I mean, I don't know. We could figure some way how to ship it out to y'all, whatever. You know what I mean? And stuff like that. I don't know if I could eat a chicken that been slaughtered today and then I eat it 2 weeks later. I don't think I could eat that, to be honest with you.
I did, like, I'm big on. I feel like a lot of the Bible clearly explains to us that blood is the cause of a lot of diseases, and the Bible is really strict about how we deal with blood, and we have to drain our animals of blood before we eat them. And I think a lot of, even if they not getting no steroids or everything else in the world, I think regardless, they cutting them, killing them, and not letting the blood drain out the way we need it to.
No, that's why they bleach them. There's a cycle that they do it so it could go quicker. It still got blood in it. They bleach it. That's why your chicken looks so pale like that. Chicken is really like yellowish. It's not white. You know what I mean? And then the chicken that they sell you be like this big, and the chicken
Right.
really
Right.
is in my backyard is like like this big.
It'd be the size of a turkey. They say
They give you the size of a turkey. I'm getting the size of a Cornish hen. You know what I mean? Like it's a little bigger than a Cornish hen. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of one of them things where he'd be like, man, I don't know. These people trying to, you know what I mean, feed us and stuff like that. Even with the cattle. Well, let's not get into that subject. What else you want to talk about, brother?
Well, actually, I'm gonna finish this video, and then we'll get into the other stuff. To wrap it up.
I think you should mute that, even though you've probably been playing it. Because I don't know.
They probably already got me. But I think there's a message that they say at the end, and I kind of don't want to miss it. Because I felt like that was actually a good message that they were talking about. And after that incident, it brought the crowd in front of them. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They weren't really worried about them at first, but now they are interested. And I don't think nobody knows really what's going on. Like I said, agent provocateur stuff, you know?
Yeah. Brother got a question for you, brother. Brother got a question for you on the chat. See, they throwing on with fireworks and all that, you know what I mean?
We don't need that. He suffered no man to do them wrong. What the Lord say? He suffered no man to do them wrong. The Lord say? He suffered no man to do them wrong. Yeah, he reproved kings. He did what? Yeah, he reproved kings. He reproved the nations, man. Right. For their sake. Saying, touch not mine anointing. Say what? Touch not mine anointing. Say what? Touch not mine anointing. Say what? Touch not mine anointing. Hey, the Lord said don't touch his anointing, man. Right. All y'all Israelites got nothing but death coming to y'all, man.
That brother leaking, and he's still there.
That's sweet, man.
Oh, yeah.
This waiting under the tree. Give me the book of Zechariah chapter 10 and verse 5. Bring it out. Zechariah chapter 9 and verse 13. Bring it out. Ezekiel chapter 25 and verse 16. Bring it out. Zechariah 10 and verse 5. Bring it out. And they shall be as mighty men. As what? As mighty men. As what? As mighty men. As what? As mighty men. Read. Which tread down their enemies. Which do what? Which tread down their enemies. I do 10, but 10,000 a flight, man. Right. In the mire of the street. In the what? In the mire of the street. You're going to do this in the middle of the street, on the sidewalk, in the ocean, don't matter, man. Right. In the battle. And they shall fight. And they shall what? And they shall fight. And we shall what? And they shall fight. Read. Because the Lord is with you. Because what? Because the Lord is with you. What? Because the Lord is with you. Read. And the riders on horses shall be confounded. And I will strengthen the house of Judah. And I will what? And I will strengthen the house of Judah. And I will strengthen the house of Judah. Read. And I will save the house of Joseph. Read. And we ain't going nowhere. We right here. We right here. We ain't going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere. We right here. Bring it up. 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 Kings chapter 6 and verse number 16. And he answered, fear not. Do what? Fear not. Do what? Fear not. Read. For they that be with us. For what? For they that be with us. For what? For they that be with us. Read. Are more than they that be with them. Hey, it's more of us than it is of them. That's right. We always gonna believe in and stand on in the last days. That's right. We always got more angels with us. That's right. Elisha prayed and said, Lord, I pray thee, open his eyes. Do what? Open his eyes. That he may see. And the Lord opened the eyes of the young man, and he saw, and behold, the mountain was full of horses.
Read the book of Isaiah chapter 63.
Look at Isaiah.
Anything else that I called out, bring that out too.
Isaiah 63, verse 1.
Zechariah 9 and 13, Ezekiel chapter 25, verse 16.
Who is this that cometh from Edom?
Who is what?
Who is this that cometh from Edom?
Read.
With dyed garments.
With what?
With dyed garments.
Those garments is dyed because it's going to be the blood of the other nations all over them, man. Read.
From Basra. This that is glorious in his apparel. Traveling in the greatness of his strength.
Doing what?
Traveling in the greatness of his strength.
Doing what?
Oh, my bad, brother. I don't know how I messed that up.
Yeah, brother asked you a question on the chat, bro.
Huh?
A brother asked you a question in the chat.
Oh, my bad. I couldn't see it because it was on the other screen. Just real quick, Bunch Mom, I wanted to ask you, do you know anything about building an app, like a mobile app for like a restaurant? You know what? There's a toolkit. I actually do, to be honest. There's a toolkit that you have to have. I used to work with a brother, and we used to do that. Like before COVID happened, we were trying to go around, and you got to buy the toolkit. So he owned it. He was the one who actually owned it. I just helped him work with it. So what I'll do though is I'll hit him up. I'm still cool with him on Facebook. See if he got the toolkit still, and we can set it up if that's how you wanted to do it. Because the idea was to have like inexpensive people being able to create inexpensive apps for their business or tools, unlike where everything would still be legit, where people know that they would feel 100% comfortable sending their money into it, knowing it's not going to be ripped off or something, that it was all taken care of, like 100% legit. So if you want, you can email me, and what I'll do is I'll email you back once I get in contact with him and let you know if he still got the toolkit. I'm pretty sure he does, and then we could work on, because it's through him, so I can help you with it for sure if that's what you're trying to do. But he'll be the one to give you the pricing and everything. It was back when I was helping him do it. I think we were trying to do it for like it depended on exactly what you wanted on your package, like how much thing you was gonna list, if it was gonna have Uber connected or anything else connected. But depending on what package, I think it was really inexpensive, like $15 to $30 a month. And it was the whole works. You got like everything. I think 30 was the max package, or 35 or something like that. But inflation, it could have went up, brother. So I got to talk to him, man, and see what's up.
And depending on how much traffic you got, you're going to have to pay in the back end too for the servers and all that stuff.
See, we weren't even going to do that.
Oh, you wasn't going to do that?
No, because once you get the toolkit, it's really simple. I was an administrator. He was an administrator. We could have handled any issues and any problems, any changes, any customization things, anything, all from our end. So we weren't going to charge a back end. It was just going to be that monthly fee. And we wanted, this was before COVID. And remember, I kind of knew something was going to happen in 2019. So I was trying to get it set up to where when COVID hit, if people would have been using our app and set up, their businesses would have been straight, because they could have linked up with Uber, app to app. You know what I'm saying? Like the bigger businesses did. So a lot of the smaller businesses would have had it together by then.
Yeah, hey, you know how we do, man. We too busy doing it for everybody else, not for ourselves.
That's what to be honest, people is like, bro, you doing this for this cheap? I don't trust it. Like a lot of our people really was just like, didn't want it because they thought I was doing it for too cheap, or they wanted it for free.
It's damn if you do and damn if you don't, right? That's the thing about our people, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Either you charge too much or you charge too little, but something ain't right with it. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Don't even give it a chance. It's just something ain't right.
No, they got to be getting over it. Like,
yeah, somehow, something ain't right.
So this gonna lead to the next question. I kind of want to share this. because I want to hear what you think about it, and I kind of want to hear what the chat think about it, because I believe this is what's happening right now in the Middle East, right? This is Joel 3. It says, for behold, in those days, in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah in Jerusalem, I will gather all nations, and I will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat, and I will plead with them there for my people, and for my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations, in parted my land. And they have cast lots for my people, and have given a boy for a harlot, and sold a girl for wine that they may drink. Yea, and what have ye to do with me, O Tyre, and Zidon, and all the coasts of Palestine? Will ye render me a recompense? And if ye recompense me, swiftly and speedily will I return and recompense upon your own head. Because ye have taken my silver and my gold, and have carried into your temples my goodly, pleasant things. The children of Judah and the children of Jerusalem have ye sold unto the Grecians, that they might remove them far from their border. Behold, I will raise them out of the places whither ye have sold them, and I will return your recompense upon your own head. And I will sell your sons and your daughters into the hand of the children of Judah, and they shall sell them to the Sabaeans, to a people far off, for the Lord hath spoken it. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. Prepare for war. Wake up the mighty man. Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come. Beat your plowshares into swords, and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong. Assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about thither, because cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Lord. Let the heathen be weakened, and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat, for there I will sit to judge all nations, or all the heathen round about. Put ye in the sickle, for the harvest is ripe. Come, get you down, for the press is full, and the vats overflow, for their wickedness is great. Multitude and multitudes in the valley of decision, for the day of the Lord is near in the valley of decision. The sun and the moon shall be darkened, and the stars shall withdraw their shining. The Lord also shall roar out of Zion, and utter his voice from Jerusalem, and the heavens and the earth shall shake. But the Lord will be a hope of his people, in the strength of the children of Israel. So I just kind of wanted to know, what do you think about this, and what do you think this has to do with what we're witnessing in the world right now?
Was multiple. What we're witnessing right now, is unprecedented. With people coming together and going against, America's baby. Because that's America's baby, regardless of what people want to think. That's America's baby.
Talking about Israel?
Yeah, man. Tone it down a little bit, brother, because they're gonna skirt. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's America's baby. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people. Slavery is for. Yeah, a lot of people. The agendas, right? Let's get off of scripture for a second. Let's take everything into totality on the emotional roller coaster that they got people doing, right? So the media and the people that gives money to the politicians that people vote for, that's supposed to represent the people, but don't represent the people, but represent the corporations instead of the people that donate to them. They donors, all right? So they push this agenda and all this stuff onto the people. I just feel like, my stance on it is not happening quick enough. It's not.
He said,
I want all of them to be like, yo, let's get it popping, you know what I'm saying? But it ain't happening the way I want it to happen. It's gonna take some time. But you gotta have some type of compassion even if you're into the truth, right?
that is true. Mercy and compassion.
And my compassion is that How do you kill an ideology? You see what I'm saying? So you
How
go
do you
into
kill an ideology?
yeah. How do you kill that?
God.
You can't kill it.
We're coming back to God. I think he crushed
Yeah,
plenty
but that's not the
of
people saying.
ideologies in past times through us coming back and uniting as a people. He shut down. Remember what Elijah said?
Yeah,
Like,
but
look,
this ain't the same for the
I'm gonna
God.
have your God do it. And remember, Elijah put the water
Yeah, but
on
this ain't these
the
people God
wood.
though. So you got to realize that this ain't these people God. So
That's true.
what they this agenda with the T tag that they put, well, everybody's saying it anyway, that terrorist tag that they put on people that's oppressed, and then you ooh up the situation, and then you talking about, I think it's like 8,000, 9,000, 10,000 people, you know what I mean? But you gotta double that number because there's people in them rubbles and stuff like that they even haven't even got out. So it's way more than what they're saying.
Oh, you're talking about the death count.
Yeah, the death count, right?
Yeah.
So it's way more people than what they're saying. And you can't kill an ideology when you got 15, 20,000 people that passed away and they have family members.
Oh yeah. Oh, you're talking about how could they kill it? You say?
Yeah, how can they kill an ideology?
Oh,
They can't.
Oh, they just stroking flames on it.
No, this is a genocide, brother.
Mhm.
This is it's just people won't say it, but it's a
I know that
genocide.
works. I know that work said I wanted to make sure I read his comment so I could put his next one up. It said, lots for my people. Deep, bro. Slavery is still so fresh in our history, man. All praises to the Most High. Vengeance is his.
Well, I know that works. Man, according to Esau, that was so long ago that we shouldn't even worry about that no more. when when it wasn't even not even 60, 70 years ago when this was still popping off. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand that, but yeah, you're right though. They just want to forgive and forget. That's the thing of today. Forgive and forget. Now, should we be poking the bear? Nah, we shouldn't be poking the bear, but we should not be caring about what they're doing. We should be out the way and worry about what we're doing. That's the issue that we have now. We're not, but again, it comes back to the elders. Like, the elders have failed y'all. You know what I mean? Like, it's just the truth. We need to worry about now we got to do structure and throw our egos to the side and stop looking at each other with a wicked eye and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Stop worrying about what each and everybody's saying instead of everybody coming together and loving each other the way it's supposed to be. See, because you can say one thing and I can say one thing. As long as I don't offend you, it shouldn't matter.
That's true. This is try to be not of offense, right? As best as you can be all things to all men. That's literally a quote out of the New Testament. But I know that work says this. It says, we are about to be free. Hey, yeah. I mean, we know that place is sad. Because let me tell you, I pray for everybody for this time. Because the just and the unjust is gonna go through what's coming. And a lot of people won't be prepared. And we're gonna talk about that more in this video before we end it. So I try to pray for everybody, and I know what they're going through, and like he said, the genocide. They talking about dropping nukes over there or atomic bombs. But at the same time, like we just read in Joel, I think that's just prophecy showing that the reason why all the nations in the world are getting involved in this Middle East thing is because this is judgment. This is their punishment for what they did to us all these years, for us not being in our land, for us being removed and sold and kidnapped and scattered. So
yeah, because you got to understand, that's their baby.
Oh yeah,
that thing over there is their baby. Why is it their baby? Because now they have insight and control of everything that's going on over there. You see what I'm saying? So
speaking of that, I'm about to ask you this next question because that's about that. It says Turkey is part of NATO, while America is as well. America's closest ally, though, is Israel. Like you said, that's our baby, right?
That's their baby. That ain't my baby.
Or our country, the country we stay in.
Yeah.
NATO has a rule, Article 5, where if one member of NATO is attacked, they take it like you attack every member of NATO, right? It says, what do you believe NATO would do if Turkey goes to war with Israel? That's the first question.
NATO can't do a damn thing. What is NATO going to do?
Well, Article 5, they bound by mutual agreement that they would have to fight.
Everybody forgets the elephant in the room, though. Everybody talks about Iran. Everybody talks about Turkey, but everybody forgets the elephant in the room. Who's the elephant in the room in the Middle East?
You talking about Europe?
In the Middle East.
You said in the Middle East?
Yeah. Who's the elephant in the room?
Iran, really?
And Pakistan.
Pakistan? All right, because they got a nuke?
They got quite a few of them.
I could get that, but I don't think Iran needs a nuke.
Iran don't need a nuke.
Yeah, based off their missile capability, Iran could turn
Hezbollah
into rubble. Yeah.
Hezbollah would destroy them if they really want to get it popping. Like let's be real.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
Really good aero technology, like drone technology.
Like Hezbollah really gets it in. Like if they really wanted to really like be like, yo, it is what it is, Hezbollah. And the Houthis too, you know what I'm saying? In Yemen too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if you get all these people involved, Qatar, you gotta understand, like NATO is powerful. Well, they was powerful at one point, but NATO is not like you got China, Russia, you know what I mean? That mess with Iran, that mess with Qatar. You got these countries, Russia and China mess with Africa. Africa and them ain't trying to hear that, you know what I'm saying? So you're talking about a whole different experience that nobody experienced. I mean, it's prophecy. It's just the way it's supposed to be.
Well, the reason, I must read what I know that I worked.
NATO will turn their back on America down the line, you see.
He said, that's right. It's all prophecy, because I wanted to get to his next one, which I laughed at a minute ago. He said,
that ain't my baby.
Crying and laughing.
Yeah, that ain't my baby.
But
the land is my baby.
Because according to what we were told, every country in NATO agreed to Article 5. That's why Russia has not attacked a NATO country. According to what we've known, if any NATO country is attacked, it's as if you attack every country in NATO.
Yeah, because
so
Russia
brings up
had
the question: if Israel is our closest ally, because this is what it right here. This is the next question. It says, I said, do you believe that they will follow Article 5? What do you think America will do with Israel being our closest ally and us actually being a part of NATO while Israel isn't? So Israel is not a part of NATO. If Turkey and Israel go to war, every other country in NATO will have to back Turkey against Israel.
Yeah, but it'll be collapsed.
Situation does that put America in? Do you think we back NATO as well, or do you think that's when we drop out of NATO?
America will fight against NATO.
America versus NATO?
America will go against NATO. Already the allies is already parting ways with America. Right? Like you look at Saudi Arabia and some of these places, bro, like Jordan and all those places, they're acting like they being cool, but they're really not being cool.
Yeah, they never really been the best allies anyway. I mean, Saudi Arabia, yeah, because they don't really like Iran. That the shooting.
They're being cool with them right now. But they're being cool with them right now.
Yeah.
But you talk about the same thing of Sunni and Shiite, you know what I mean? So at the end of the day, brother, I just want I just wanted to go like. But here's the thing with Russia now. This is what people don't understand about Russia too.
Yeah.
Russia got subsonic. Russia ain't trying to hear none of that. You can't play with them no more. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh yeah.
If Russia wants to, man, they'll destroy this place in 30 minutes, man. If they really wanted to, man. They got subsonic jump offs.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. They could probably get. I believe from what I read, they could get one quicker over here quicker than that. Probably
Yeah, quicker than that. Yeah. According to the thing, I think it was 17 minutes and 30 seconds or something.
Yeah.
For the West Coast. For the West Coast. I think it's 30 minutes to the East Coast. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
you know, in the Midwest, we right there. We attached to Canada, so like all the
Yeah.
places. All Russia
I mean,
gotta
even
do
if
is-
it hit the West Coast, we all know who that is.
it says
Yeah, someone coming to stop it all. We all know that. Yeah, they could try to stop it.
we all know who that is.
Yeah, they could try to stop it. You know what I'm saying? It ain't happening. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, man, huh?
This leads to my final part, brother. Because this part is gonna take a minute, right? It's something we discussed last night. I wrote this down. It says, "We both know it's over for America, or the daughter of Babylon." Right? And it says, "You believe it'll fall via hyperinflation. I believe hyperdeflation. And this is the thing. Explain your belief of hyperinflation, and I'll explain my belief of hyperdeflation. That way, the people can be prepared for either one." So that way people can get prepared. Either way it happened, they can know, hey, this is how we can do it if it's this way, this is how we gotta do it if it's this way.
No, it won't get to doomsday level bad, but it'll be so bad that people will be suffering. And most of the time it's gonna be our people that's gonna be suffering more than other people.
He said it won't get to doomsday level bad.
Nah, but it'll be depression bad though. It will definitely it'll be definitely so
He's talking about like
hyperinflation.
in America?
I would have to assume he's talking about America, yes. Because of what you said. About hyperinflation and deflationary.
Oh, he's talking about with hyperinflation.
Yeah, it won't be doomsday bad. I'm assuming that's what he's talking about. But here's the thing.
Oh, okay.
Unfortunately, yeah. Yeah, he's talking about here.
Okay.
This is for you so-called Black Hispanics and Native Americans and people from the Caribbean, even if you hear this outside of America and all that stuff. I hope and I pray that that you don't let these people bamboozle you the way things is going and cluttering your mind with all this other stuff and realize what's going on in front of you, because there's stuff that you don't get to see or that the news don't tell you about, that I get to see firsthand, and other people that's in different industries get to see firsthand. And I just hope that that you do prepare yourself, that you do stock up on water, that you do stock up on food. 2024 is going to be one of the worst experiences that a lot of people have going to be enduring. Don't worry about the Fed numbers and all that stuff. All that's fugazi. That ain't even real. Who knows? The dollar's probably collapsed. They just kicking that can down the road. The Panama Canal is droughted. It's so expensive to get the boats through there that they're doing I think like 7 boats a day compared to 33. The Suez Canal, we have no production here. We have nothing here. That's why I would say support Israelite businesses and stuff like that, because that's who's really going to have, at the end of the day, that's who's really going to serve you, is the Israelite business and nobody else. You know what I mean? Regardless if you don't like their people because of their egos or what they believe in, at the end of the day, we all going to be together and we all going to have to follow one way anyway and all that stuff. But the reason why I say hyperinflation is because you're talking about millions of people have lost their job. and they're not even reporting it. The hyperinflation is because China's falling back from us, Russia's falling back. You got to realize, you know what I mean, because of Ukraine and China, they can't get that grain and all that fertilizer. A lot of stuff that you got to tread lightly when you're talking on social media, right? They will ban people for telling us people stuff that they'll say disinformation or this, that, and the third, but the news not even telling you. But there's people that experience stuff firsthand that understand about what's going on and how's it going. And when you say something, they end up banning people's channel and stuff like that. So you gotta like tread lightly when you say stuff. And we reached a point where even at Walmart, if you go to Walmart now, they have a Ferium in Walmart. So they're already setting it up for social credit score, where you don't even have to pay for your stuff right then and there. You could you could run your credit.
Oh yeah.
Right then and there. You don't even have to pay. Even if you're only spending $10, you could just run your credit and pay a monthly bill. So you know that it is happening. It's gonna happen a lot faster than what people think. I hope and I pray to God that whether you like me or not, you like Ben Shemaim or not, whether you believe if you are what I call a black Hebrew Israelite or Latino Israelite, we feel like, only Latinos are Israelite, only black people are Israelite. I don't care if you like me or not, but I'm going to tell you, you need to open your eyes and you need to be prepared for what's coming, because it is coming and it's going to come fast and hard when it does come. And I see it firsthand. And I've been telling people this for the past, how long that dude been in office now? 3 years? So about 4 years. I've been telling people like, yo, you need understand that whatever you need, like batteries, little stuff that you're gonna need on an everyday basis to, even ammo went up 60% today. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. Ammo gonna keep going up now that it's
Yeah,
war.
it's definitely going now that this war's going on, it's definitely gonna go up. But I just hope that y'all, regardless if you like our characters or not, I just hope that you prepare yourself. Um Stock up food, even if it's not good food, you know what I mean? Um, I don't think people understand
I
how bad.
agree. I agree. I don't think
Oh,
people understand
no,
how
they
bad
don't understand it
this
at all.
will be. I mean, I always Jay know this. I always go to the Bible quote and stuff, man. But that Ezekiel, man, when Ezekiel says, "Oh Lord God, please, will you destroy all the residue of Israel with the stamping out of your fury?" That I felt that in my heart when he said that. I felt
Yeah,
that in my heart when he said that. So
I'm not me and Ben Shimon, we talk like a lot. And all we always say is, man, I feel bad for our people.
yeah,
That's all we always say, man. I feel bad for our people.
it's all tied into the techno verse. We're heading to. Yeah, that's all
There
tied
will
into
be
the techno verse. We're heading toward. Yep,
yeah,
fourth century revolution.
there will
Oh,
be a third world war, right?
system.
There will be a civil war in this country at the same time with a third world war going on. The media pushes this agenda like I did the video earlier today, how they all say the same thing. And this video is from 5 years ago. And yet and still, people still being bamboozled by it today. You see what I'm saying? I seen another video. I don't belong to no camp, but I watch camp videos because I think they're very edifying and stuff like that to people who don't really be into the truth or know the truth. But I think I support Israelites regardless. If they sell clothing and all that stuff, I'm going to buy their stuff. Whether I feel like I don't vibe with the person or not, that's just upon me. That I'd rather just deal with our people. So when people sit there and they and when you look at it, It's a lot worse than what people think. Like if you go to like I'm pretty sure if you go to like what's the biggest what's that store I was delivering to all the time when I was in the mountains? Walmart, right? When you go to Walmart, I guarantee you that if you go to Walmart, before we used to see like big aisles of canned goods and stuff like that. I guarantee you don't see them aisles like that. And all you see is fluff, things in between box foods and stuff like that, not even real foods and stuff like that, right? So if you look at the meats, I guarantee you right now that the meats that you get right now from the supermarket and all that stuff, I guarantee you that it either is gonna taste funny. I guarantee you it's gonna taste funny or smell funny. Weird discoloration. Like ground beef is really brown. It's not red like people think it is. It's really brown. It doesn't come red like how you see it. That's that carbon monoxide that they put in there and all that stuff to keep it looking fresh longer than what it's supposed to. So if you look at what's going on, the chemicals and stuff like that, and the way they stretching out the foods and all that stuff, be careful. If you do soak your meats in water with distilled vinegar, try to stay away from that box food and all that stuff. Read their labels. They got grounded up cricket powder and all that stuff in that food now. Just be careful, man, and please, yeah, please stock up, man. Even if it's canned goods, it ain't the best for you, but guess what? It's better than having your stomach to your back. You know
This is what I'm gonna say, because about the deflation part, I feel like don't think the things you got aren't valuable. You don't know what you got. You don't know how valuable what you have is, because everybody has everything. In the deflation moment, a lot of companies will fail just like in an inflation moment. But some companies, the future companies, like you said, the technological future places will thrive during those times and everybody else will shut down. It'll probably be a basic universal income, which you won't be able to afford to live or eat. I think they tested it out in 2019 or 2020 with the, I'm not going to mention, but with the jab and all of that stuff. I think they tested that out. I think that people got to be aware of what you have and how valuable it is. We've gotten so used to just throwing away and thinking it's not worth anything. But if you ever watch when people are stranded anyway or don't have anything, everything old can be remade new. It can be used for value or trade or something. Make sure you have your food and everything too, but make sure you have things that you could trade in anything. If you can get gold, if you can afford it, or crypto in that manner, make sure you have that. To be honest, there's no excuse, brothers. Listen, let me say this to our people.
Silver over gold.
There is no excuse for us not to own no crypto. I don't even have a job. I don't even have income. There is no excuse. You understand? I talk to too many people who go play the lotto. You gamble every day. You gamble every day. I got, my cousin told me one of my uncles spent $400 a month on the lotto. Don't even have a life insurance policy, health insurance policy. $400 a month on the lotto. There's no excuse, bro. Crypto is penny stocks. Just to be safe, just to have a little side investment, man, put $1 or $2 in, $3 every 3 or 4 weeks. You end up working yourself to $100 on one of those less than a penny stocks, and that $100 might go up to 100,000 in a time when you don't have nothing and it's needed. So in any manner, because in a deflation moment, they fire people. So everybody feel comfortable going out and getting jobs. I'm from Detroit, and a lot of them know how it is when you don't have jobs. But a lot of people I talk to is happy because they feel like, well, I could go get this job, I could go get that job, I could go get this job. And what happens in the deflation time is it just stops. It just stops. Like in order for jobs in companies to increase their money, the big companies that not going to go nowhere because they come up with the future ideas, Tesla, Microsoft, the big companies, Nvidia, they already started laying off this year, as he mentioned, almost 1 million people. I would not be surprised if you start to see 30 to 40% of people getting laid off from companies once they trying to rebuild their stocks back up. And it's not like it's unnew. It's just that the time that it happened before was in 1920s. After the Great Depression, we had a great deflation as well. That happened before, but the thing that people don't understand is we're not the 1920s people. They buckled down, loved each other, cared for each other, and went to bat for each other to survive through one of the toughest times in history on this side of the world. We don't have that energy. It's sad. Like, unless you're into the Bible and you have that energy because of that, the average person now don't have the energy. They're not going to help you. They're going to be worried about themselves and how they're going to survive. So just make sure, like he said, you stocked up, you prepared, you invest whatever you can. Like I said, if you gamble in any type of gambling, I don't care if you bet money on the fights or the football games. If you gamble, man, put some of that. If you win when you gamble, take a percentage of that, or figure out some way to dump some of that into something that you think might help you, that God can use to help you, because he gave us wisdom in order to try to do the best we can do and make smart decisions in these times. What did Christ say? A good homeowner would keep watch, and he wouldn't have suffered his house to be broken into. And I like to bring that up because I don't think people understand how hard you have to be doing security in order to not have your house broken into. You can have cameras and everything, but you leave for 5 minutes, somebody can get in your dang house. So you pretty much covering every angle in order to not let nobody break into your house. And that's all I wanted to say on that point.
Man, listen, man. I try to put it in the comments, but they don't let me. I don't know what the hell's going on with it. But if you want to know what's really going on, I want you to look at brokerages that give trucks their loads that are failing. They have no overhead. They really have no overhead. Like what I have. Well, they have insurance, but not like me. I got driver's breakdown and a whole bunch of other expenses. That's ridiculous. I have so many ridiculous expenses in trucking, but they don't have nowhere near, and they failing. It's bad.
Mm-hmm.
This is something that this country never experienced before. That I think it hit a place of no return. And the reason why they're kicking the can down the road and making it look good, because there's an election year coming up.
Mm-hmm.
And it don't matter who you support. You know what I mean? Obviously, the one candidate was better than the other one. You know what I mean? But
I think it mattered more in 2019 than it does now.
yeah. I think it's a wrap now.
Yeah.
Even if you put him in, the better
Can't
candidate.
undo the things already done.
It would take him. It would take somebody 8 years after him. It would take somebody another 8 years after him for it to level off.
I don't know if Trump could get out of this regardless. Like, Trump don't like Iran. We always knew that. And Boeing,
Halliburton.
Mm-hmm. It kills people as well. People die off, so it's less people.
Yeah, and if you want to know,
it creates a stronger workforce.
Why the left? Like I say, like they try to say, like 50% of the left, that they support, the land over there, and then you got like 80-90% of the right that support the land over there. You have to understand why they do that and why they passing bills and all this stuff to get the stuff to these people. Is because those people are their donors to push that agenda. The same people that push that rap music agenda, the same people that push the news, they all own all that stuff. So So when you see these people like, we got to stand with them and we support them, and that's because they got paid by them. You know what I mean? To push the agenda. So then when you got the hip hop with the Leon Accor and what is it? Leon whatever. And all these people, the jury district is all with them. Like these people are the ones that donate to them, and these people you vote for them, and they for the people. They're not for the people, man. They for the corporations. It's time for you to open your eyes that and see that these people ain't nothing for you. Because if they was doing what the people said, guess what? It would have been a ceasefire.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. If they really was for the people, this wouldn't be going on in the first place. It would have been a two-state solution. Not even for our people. If they were just for people in general, it would have really been a two-state solution, and there wouldn't have been no need for this to happen in the first place. Oh, damn.
Yeah. So you got to understand that too, and then also understand that Esau will sacrifice his own mama not to give up power. He will sacrifice his own mama not to give up power. They sacrifice themselves, but he will sacrifice his own mama not to give up power.
Shit.
You all right, man?
Oh yeah. I just had to make a little quick transfer.
Yeah, they sacrifice their own and they sacrifice their own mama. You got to take the green screen off to transfer that.
Yeah, but I got it too messed up to have a green screen. I just had to lay down. I'm sorry, y'all, man.
Nah, you good. All you got to do is go to settings and hit clean screen off, but you good. Don't move the chair. There you go. You good. You good. You good. Lay down.
You know, I got to kind of get up so I can get this shit.
Bro, you good right there.
Okay.
You good. You look like you lounging on the couch on the green screen.
Yeah, I had to lay down, man. My back, it was like it was about to be done.
How come we always say 45 minutes and there's always like an hour and a half, 2 hours?
Well, we be having good ones, man. This one was a good one. That means that it's gonna be a lot of parts I could chop up and put in short. I hope everybody really enjoyed this one, man. Like that video, I think we tried to do a detailed view so everybody could see what actually happened out there. And then the stuff we talked about was really, like I said, they got to put the little ones to sleep.
Peace and love. Peace and love.
Yeah, man.
Shalom and Barakatah. Bless that baby. But we gotta be stopped so wicked towards each other, and it's time for us to come together. Because it's gonna come fast and it's gonna hit hard. It is gonna come fast and it's gonna hit hard. I'll tell you that.
True.
Like, unreal. Our people, man. Our people. I'm glad, but let me tell you something that I've seen though, in the 50 years that I've been around. In the 50 years that I've been around, I've seen this network of the truth that was just like this little, it was kind of decent size, but I've seen how it flourished with so many people with their beliefs and all that, you know what I mean? And I've seen how much it flourished, you know what I mean? Like, and I'm glad that it flourished the way that it did. I wish it flourishes more with people coming together and not having animosity towards each other. And we are not going to get along. I get it. We are not going to be on the same accord. I already know. I don't need to be reminded on that. But at least, well, we see what happened to, what was it, WFI? YFI?
Mm-hmm.
At least, regardless of how we feel about certain doctrines and people's doctrines and people's camps, at the least we can do is not spend money with them people for the way that they treated our people. And at least we should do is honor our brothers. Regardless if we don't agree.
Every day, though. You
Yeah,
go
I'm
into
talking
a
about.
Chinese place to get your nails done and stuff. If they ain't treating you right, stop doing.
Don't do
Don't
it,
go to
man.
these places who ain't gonna treat you good, man. Just
Don't
don't
do
do
it.
it. Don't support them. You paying for their lifestyle.
And you got to understand, when a brother and a sister charge you more money for the stuff, they don't have the same connections as these other people, other nations got to get it so much cheaper. You know what I'm saying? So when you see people putting their clothing up and all that, that are Israelites, support them, man, with the stuff that they're doing, because if you got it, if you got it, if you don't got it, you don't got it. But support them, because you know what? It's going to benefit you in the long run. And I'll be honest with you. And for the sneak jabbers, I'm your brother, bro, whether I agree with you or not. But um, stop the little jab stuff and all that stuff. You know what I mean? Stop with using people for content. You got a whole bunch of other people you can use for content. Don't do that, because it make you look wicked.
Just
It make
pick
it look
your
like you hate your
battles
brother.
wisely, man. 'Cause you never know if you're fighting against God Himself. So make sure you pick your battles wisely. So you're
Yeah,
not.
choose your battles wisely, man. If you want to battle on these other nations, man, I'm with you, man. But don't, because some people are different than others, man. Some people done been through stuff that people couldn't fathom and stuff like that.
Tends to be that's what makes people calm and humble. A lot of people don't get that. It's the calm and humble people that went through a lot, and those are people you don't want to not be calm and humble. You need to appreciate their calmness and their humbleness, because the animal inside of them. That's why they don't let it out. That's why they
Yeah,
put that thing down and drop it into the bottom of the ocean in their body, so it can't come up, because when that animal comes up, it might be the worst thing you've ever seen, and it's gonna come up.
there's no
If you
return.
work too much, yeah. So
Yeah, there's no return. And for those of you that wonder why I wear hats and stuff like that, because as you can see right here, my whole side of my face is all metal. So yeah, my face has been blown up, so that's why it looks weird when I be moving.
yes, I haven't decided what I'm gonna eat today yet. Probably maybe some peanut butter crackers.
Oh man, this dude with these peanut butter and crackers, man. Yeah, you love them things, man.
Jay.
But all in all, it's all love for everybody, man. Please, 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 please prepare. Um, if you're in Houston, um, you can reach out. Um, I'll be super, super busy, but you can reach out and I can show you how you could go about it with making your own food without spending a ton of money and all that. And you can still have food afterwards that you can grow outside without spending a ton of money too, and all that. You can grow in your own yard and all that stuff. If you got a patio with bowls and stuff like that, so even buckets, you can buy buckets and all that stuff. With I mean, the more soil you put, the better it is. But it is what it is. But um, and I can show you how you can make your own soil without paying for soil too, without using soil from the ground, with debris and stuff like that, with wasted foods. All that stuff turns into soil if you didn't know. You can sit there and trap flies and all that stuff, and that'll make the maggots will actually make the soil more fertile for you if you don't know how to make your own food and stuff like that. So we're putting trash and all that stuff, and it makes, believe it or not, it makes it fertile and all that. But yeah, besides that, man, I hope everybody have a blessed, blissful day, life, and all that. And all praises to the Most High and His only begotten Son. You know what I mean? With that, I say Shalom and Barakatah.
Yeah, I just want to apologize to everybody first, because it probably would have been a lot shorter video if my headphones didn't die and I had to try to figure that out. But
We wasted about 20 minutes.
yeah, really. And I tried to charge them up. I gave them an hour. I don't know what's going on. Like I'm telling you, when it rains, it pours. I'm pretty sure y'all understand that. But
Esau cut the power to it. You know what I'm saying?
I just wanted to say Salakia for y'all who did experience that and rocked with me through the whole video. And to bounce off of what he said, man, Barakatah, Shalom, which is, since we about to end it, and Barakatah, man, bless everybody. I hope y'all is doing the best and living the best. And I hope that God allows us all to unite in the wilderness. I hope that as many of us will unite as things is getting bad and come together the way God envisioned it. I hope I'm praying that we can make things he said in the book be
Don't
true.
forget to
on
plug in that
our
other
behalf.
channel, brother.
Some of those people. Huh?
Don't forget to plug in your other channel.
Oh man, I didn't even do any plugs today for the channel. All right. I put it in the description, y'all. So if you didn't know, I put it in the description. Make sure y'all check out the description. Go subscribe for See Me Now with Ban Shemayim. Go follow the page, man, because once we start getting more people over there, we're going to turn these live streams over towards that. Because y'all know my channel is more informational, biblical type of thing. So we're going to be able to just let our let our hair down, as I let my hair down, and get to actually. I'm still me. I'm kind of 100%, but I'm telling you, Jay gotta tuck a lot of who he is away in order to do this on my channel with me. So when we get to the other channel, he'll be able to let his hair down. We'll be able to open up and have
more sinister dialogue.
uncensored conversations. Let's say what would we say? Unheld back conversation, right? So
yeah, most definitely.
All right. On that note, man, shalom,
Shalom and
everybody.
barakatah.
Barakatah. I'm gonna talk to you later, Jay.
Holla.
I forgot the end of the stream.